Zuzi from Sohang.
The P90 is a submachine gun with a rate of fire of 1,000 and effective range of 36, C13 vertical recoil control, and 59 horizontal recoil control. My goodness, these stats are amazing! This submachine gun's 36 range already surpasses the 26 range of the strongest marksman rifle in our Dark Zone Breakout, the VSS. People say the P90 is overpowered. With a 1,000 rate of fire and SSH 198, it shreds enemies instantly. Fully upgraded, it has 88 hip fire, 50 degrees, 89 vertical, and 90 horizontal recoil control. It's a wheelchair with roller skates. I'll leave them out here, take it if you need it, or just copy the setup directly. It's called the wheelchair with roller skates for a simple reason. Because its run and gun speed is just way too insane. The movement speed is basically no different from sprinting. Plus, in Arena Breakout, there's basically no such thing as run and gun spread, so using a high ergonomics SMG like the P90 feels like you're just gliding across the floor. All I can say is, it's ridiculously strong, totally overpowered. And if you can't handle long-range fights, just grab a tricked-out M24 and load it up with some 6.2 rounds. That way, whether you're fighting up close or at a distance, you can hit some crazy high potential. The safe weapons are just as strong as god-tier guns. They're all totally busted. Other guns are like primitive catapults in comparison. Let's jump in. I spawned at the airport parking lot, a safe spot. Let's head over. As usual, I'll hop on the white car to check for spawns. Let's be safe and open the insurance box as usual. The bots have been activated and there were just some gunshots, so there might be someone on the left. We need to be careful. But since there's been no movement from the other side for a while, let's just eat for now.
They're intruders, taken out.
Now that it's quiet, let's go inside and check if anyone went into the ticket office.
Let's take a look.
Well, would you look at that? There's a rat crouching here. Turns out there was still a bot crouching in the lobby, which maybe let my guard down. Normally, if there's a bot in the lobby, there shouldn't be any real players inside. By usual logic, the bot would lock on to any player inside. For example, whenever I play this game, as long as I'm in that room, I always get locked onto. But for some reason, this time the person inside didn't get locked. Good thing we picked up the P90 this round. A gun with crazy burst, great hip fire, super effective against bots, and perfect for run and gun. Otherwise, we probably would have died right there. Then I casually glanced at his loot and saw he didn't really have anything good on him, just a Pharaoh 110 and a little pistol. But listen closely to the background audio at this point. His teammate is coming over. His teammates got guts, provoking me like that. He's dead meat. Man, I thought you wanted to make peace, but then you throw a grenade at me. From the look of it, you clearly don't want to settle things peacefully. So I guess peace talks failed. Just get ready to die. Watch closely. This guy moves to the left, goes over there, so we'll just block off the path on the left side. Here, we go straight to the left side and crouch down facing the enemy. Using this bush and tree as soft cover, we set up a one-way ambush in the grass. In this spot, most of the time I can see them, but they can't see me. Yeah, I took him out, but just glanced at his loot. There really wasn't anything good on him, just a barely used August and some crappy level 5 armor. After the fight, of course, I had to go in and check out what was going on inside, but I didn't expect someone to pop out from who knows where, and then they even threw a
Grenade. All clear. The related entrance has been unlocked. Control tower. The central related entrance has been unlocked. The Tower Palace has been connected.
Now I'll show you what real P90 skills look like. Don't worry about all that stuff. Just say whether you got the kill or not. Sometimes when you run into an evenly matched opponent, man, that's the good stuff. That's the kind of intense battle I live for. I can only say that when it comes to P90 skills, the streamer here is truly unmatched. Being strong is always a little lonely. Oh, by the way, just curious, what do you all think about the difficulty of this cooling challenge? Personally, I think it's really not that bad. A lot of people don't get it. Like, why doesn't the streamer go help you guys with the 3x3 difficulty? The logic here is super simple. I'm the streamer, man. I don't even do 3x3, so why would I comment on it? Besides, if you want me to comment on the 3x3 difficulty, to me that's like a baby game. Are you expecting me to use a different standard or something? If you think it's hard, go complain to the Dark Zone devs or whatever, but if you think it's hard, don't force other people to complain for you. Ridiculous, right? You say it's hard, they lower it, then you claim they're insulting you. Should they change it or not? If they give things away for free, you'll still complain when it stops. They've changed the 3x3 3 times already. What else can they do? I'm not even talking about streamers, just a lot of regular players, or those online gaming buddies. Many of them finished the 3-3-3 tasks a couple of days ago, but then when they look back, they see the 3-3 difficulty has been lowered. So tell me, was that even hard for them? With all this public opinion, I can only say it's pretty ridiculous. I'm just putting out a high appearance right tip for the season. Don't waste your time on the 3x3, just go loot inside the airport instead. Even here, I get flamed just because I won't help people complain about the 3x3's difficulty. So you want to lower the difficulty? Are you trying to start a crusade? Am I not even allowed to stay silent? Do I really have to pretend the 3x3 is hard and attack the devs like you do just to make you happy? Sure, I've criticized the devs before, but I won't go that far. Then, while joking around, something big happened. Honestly, being able to hang this flashy gold painting, I think that's a kind of dark humor you have to experience on PC. Anyway, right then, I heard footsteps. You can't break through here with the 6.2, so let's move it over and try here. Man, when luck comes your way, there's just no stopping it. Not long after I finished, I heard a beeping sound from a safe outside. Well, nothing to say about that. Let's go check out what's going on. The target has appeared. It seems like the person is inside. The tracker even locked onto him, but since we know about one of his stashes, let's just gamble on the other one. Honestly, the more I watch, the less I understand any of this. To be real about the player's skill level, lately when I play at the airport, most of the enemies I run into are about this strong. So if you ask me whether the airport loot recovery missions are hard, I can only tell you they're not hard at all. First off, the airport is crawling with bots, and these bots are loaded with mid-tier gear. Just pick up one of those 400,000 or 500,000 gold items and pair it with a few sets of level 4 armor you strip off the bots and you're set. Of course, sometimes it's not totally foolproof, but in cases like that, if you get a little lucky and just stick to looting the ground, the airport's drop rate won't let you down. Small gold items worth 400 to 500k each are near the drainage, plus level 4 armor. Some might say you're just repeating yourself and don't care about casuals, but honestly, those claiming to speak for casuals are just speaking for themselves. Don't tell me that in games like Arena Breakout Infinite, where there's basically no way to go all out and the skill ceiling is extremely limited, you can't do anything. Whether you're sniping, camping, or just hiding in a corner, you can still get kills. If you can't even kill a single person in a game like this, it just shows that with the character abilities and the way the game is set up, even skilled players like us can't really show our true strength. But honestly, if you just have a little bit of patience and pick any loot spot, you'll probably run into a bunch of people, fire a couple of shots, and even if you're not that good, you'll end up taking someone out. Plus, with all the crazed little soldiers and the intense fighting around the airport perimeter, not to mention all those people you say are just running around, some of them are packing level 5 ammo. You can't seriously tell me you could camp for 35 minutes and not get a single kill. Honestly, I didn't even want to say this out loud, because telling the truth always gets you flamed. But look at you, when people hold back and try to save you some face, you just keep pushing for more. Yeah, right, because you guys are always politically correct, aren't you? You're just regular players. No one's going to come after you for what you say. But if a streamer says something wrong, or just tells the truth, or says something you don't like, then the streamer gets blasted by public opinion, and now you're piling on even more labels. Then this person said, "Man, this 3v3 is so hard, I'm going back to Tarkov to the 3rd region." He said, "Bro, are you sure you can handle the 3 versus 3 missions in those other games? You can't even finish this one in the Dark Zone and you want to try the other ones? Seriously?" Even though the Dark Zone is basically a looting and extraction game, killing just one person is already a pretty low bar. Come on, man. But of course, I get it. You guys always have your reasons, right? So I can't be bothered to argue with you. I just want to say this. If you think it's hard, then go complain to people who don't think it's hard. Don't try to pressure others into saying it's difficult just because you feel that way, okay? Now, let's move on to everyone's favorite part in the Dark Zone, ensuring our gear and checking the drop rates. Cue the battle anthem. Soaring to the heavens.
Let go of the pain in your hands. Raise your head and applaud the trust. I worry most about the severe storms hitting back at my home.
Lastly, I'm Shangxi. See you next time. Bye.